What's up, legends? Welcome back to the show. My name's Pat Moriarty. This is Pat Moriarty Surf, and the topic of today's discussion will be the world's sharkiest surf destinations. Now, this episode is not meant to scare you, but rather just locate some of the hot spots on the map where there are very highly concentrated sharks that can attack surfers. So, without further ado, let's get to it.
Welcome to Pat Moriarty Surf. I'm here to spread some stoke and prove that with a little bit of training and a little bit of adventure, anyone can go from a kook to chasing some of the best waves on planet Earth. I'm here to provide you with educational, entertaining, and relatable surf content. Subscribe, follow my progress, and support the dream.
Okay, and on this channel, I often like to give my 2 cents on the places that I talk about. However, in this episode, not all of the places I mention I have been to. So I've done my deep research, which is throwing it into ChatGPT of the sharkiest areas in the world. And so I'll provide you the context that I found on the World Wide Web about those sharky areas. So let's get to it. Number 5 is New Smyrna, Florida, USA. New Smyrna Beach, located in Volusia County, Florida, has earned the title of the shark bite capital of the world due to its notably high number of shark encounters. In 2004, Florida reported 14 unprovoked shark bites, with the county in total accounting for 8 of these incidents. So essentially 57% of Florida's shark bites for the year occurred in this one county. And so this is on the east coast of Florida, like Central Florida. I believe this is actually near where Kelly Slater grew up, so it's a surfing hotbed, but does come with its risks. However, the thing about this spot is that most of the sharks located here are spinner sharks and blacktip sharks. So these guys aren't those bad memo jamos that are really gonna mess you up. All those bites that I talked about were non-fatal. So, you'll have a surfer come in with like a sore hand or whatever, a board got like a little nibbled on, things like this. But for the most part, there's nothing heavy to worry about in New Smyrna, Florida. Next on the list, number 4, we have Margaret River, West Australia. So in addition to copping raw swell that pumps off the coast of Antarctica and hits the west coast of West Australia, Margaret River is known for being the home base for great whites and tiger sharks. I spent a summer and autumn in Margaret River, and getting a chance to surf some of these world-class waves was epic. But to be honest, the shark aspect did not leave my mind every time I paddled out. And most importantly, every time I paddled in, when my feet hit the shore, I would be like, let's go. I'm still here. It's just the reality. I mean, the locals down there say you can pretty much count on it once per season. There's a shark attack on that strip between Margaret River and Yallingup. So no laughing matter, obviously very scary. However, during my season there was no shark attacks on that strip. So some are saying I was the good luck charm there. And one thing to note in Margaret River, the town, is many of the surfers would put these a pair of eyes on the bottom of their board, like bumper stickers, but they're just like open eyes on the board. And the thinking there was that when they see eyes, they go the other direction because they're a predator, and so predators like swim at things that that swim away from them. So their instincts when they see eyes is actually oh, that's not food, that's like another predator, and so they swim away. So just a fun fact, if you want to get into more shark repellent stuff, putting a pair of eyes on the bottom of your board could be a way to go. Okay, next on the list, we have number 3. This is Jeffries Bay in South Africa. Jeffries Bay is a firing right-hander that hosts a WSL event every year. At one of these events in 2015, Mick Fanning was attacked by a shark live on air. The unlikeliness of a shark attack is incredible, and you're much more likely to be killed by a coconut falling from a tree than a shark attack. And the fact that this attack was captured on film in a surf event is one of the more mind-blowing things. And also how Mick Fanning was able to handle himself was pretty insane. You can watch the video. He literally just punches a shark in the face like mid-surf competition. It was genuinely one of the craziest things. I wasn't watching it live, but I think everyone by this point has seen the video. And just to go back to that stat about a coconut falling from a tree being a more deadly thing than a shark attack, ever since I heard that, whenever I look at these palm trees that have all these coconuts on them, I'm literally walking under them super carefully because I always remember that stat. And so just a little fun fact. But yeah, Mick Fanning, what a legend. I don't know if I'd be able to fight off a shark like that. So pretty cool. Jeffries Bay, South Africa, I've never been to. That's on the list. I would love to go surf there. It's a right-hander, so not my favorite, but it looks like such a sick wave. Okay, number 2 on the list, La Réunion Island, France. This place is not on my travel list. I don't care how good the waves are or how pretty the French island girls are. I do not need to go here. This place recorded 57 shark attacks between 1980 and 2017, which is greater than 1 per year, which is pretty insane considering how small of an island it is. There are less than 900,000 people populated on the island, and if you think about what a small percentage of those people actively go in the water, are actively surfers, it's pretty crazy that pretty much once a year for 57 years, more than once a year for 47 years rather, there was a shark attack on that island. This island is so notorious in the surf community. I think like whenever the shark stories start going around at dinners and things like that, there's always a French dude talking about this island and he's like, never go there, blah, blah, blah. I feel like I've been surf traveling for a year and a half and I've heard about this place over and over and over again, and just like the surf lore around it is pretty intimidating. And I've purposely done as little research about the surf there as possible because I don't want to see a wave that I really like there and go. So I think the world is this big, wide place with so many beautiful destinations. That is a place where I don't think I'll ever go. Although I'm sure it's beautiful. So there's that. Okay, number 1, Recife, Brazil. I hope I'm saying that right. I did not ask ChatGPT how to say it, but Recife, Brazil, we're going with it. Recife, Brazil is so sharky that most people living there don't actually go in the water. Apparently became such a problem that, it just became in the culture that people would not go out. It's home to bull and tiger sharks. It is a place where they do a lot of research on these animals, so it makes sense that there is also a lot of shark attacks there. The thing that makes this the sharkiest place in the world is that the shark attack fatality rate here is 37% compared to the global average of 17%. Now this is because the kind of shark in that area, so when you think of a bull shark and a tiger shark, those guys are bad mamma jammas. Remember we talked about the 5th sharkiest place, New Smyrna Beach? They had sort of like the little black-tipped sharks, the spinner sharks, these things. But the tiger sharks and the bull sharks you do not want to mess with. And so that is Recife, Brazil, the sharkiest place in the world, according to my in-depth ChatGPT research. There you have it, the top 5 sharkiest places in the world. There it is, guys. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Pat Moriarty Surf. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Give me a comment on some of the kinds of videos you would like to see. I saw a comment the other day. It was like a whole roller coaster of a comment. The dude was like, this guy's a mix between Cale Brock, Dan Harmon, and Ben Gravy. And I was like, oh, what a compliment. And then he's like, yeah, but I'm not going to be returning. So that was kind of awkward. But anyway, let me know what kind of content you guys want to see. Obviously, I'm a new growing channel, all this good stuff. So let me know. Thank you, guys.